Hey guys, it's National Safety Month, so we're gonna sit down with Mike, our EMT, and have him share a gruesome story that happened during his time with EMS. So, disclaimer, it's going to be a little gross, but we wanna have him share these stories with you so that you know, one, what not to do, two, you are aware of common accidents that happen, and three, that you need to carry a first aid kit with you always because you never know when accidents can happen to you or somebody that is around you or somebody that you love. We really want to hear your thoughts, and we would love to hear some stories that might have happened to you and workplace accidents, so drop them in the comments below. Hey guys, I know you have met Mike briefly, but we're gonna have him share some of his really interesting, gruesome stories for y'all so that you can learn things you should and probably shouldn't do, especially when we're in National Safety Month. These are things that, oh man, once we started hearing these stories, we just wanted to share them with y'all so you could learn just as much as we do. So go ahead, Mike, give them a little bit about yourself for those who haven't met you yet, and then go into story time.
I was a Navy corpsman, babysat Marines for about 15 years, did EMS for 28 years in Las Vegas, Nevada, City of Sin.
Oof.
So I've seen a lot of things.
Can imagine why.
It's Las Vegas.
Okay, workplace story time.
Workplace story time. So I was just getting ready to tell you this story. On my internship, no less, second day on the job, we went to a convenience store, and there was a lady there in the back room, those little metal shelves that, that you store your coffee cans or your nacho cheese on or whatever was back there. And she slipped. She didn't use a ladder or a step ladder, so she climbed up on a couple of the rungs of the shelf, and she slipped. Well, her ring finger got caught up on one of the tabs, and it degloved her whole finger. So when I walked in the door, the fire department was already there, and they're just pointing up, and I'm going. It looked like a Halloween gag, because literally her finger there with her big red Lee press-on nail was still on top. Excuse me, I can't make that finger straight, but you know what I'm saying. Her ring finger was stuck on the shelf with all of her tendons, and it looked like a jellyfish. There was about 6 feet of tendons coming out of her finger. So we basically had to take the finger off the shelf, put it in ice, but we had to wrap her finger. But her bone was still there, but it was all degloved.
So if that happens, what are you supposed to do?
Again, you're gonna try and keep the tissue cold so they can get taken to the hospital with her, so they can try to attach it back on with microsurgery.
Okay.
But
what do you do to the hand?
The hand, you're just gonna regularly bandage it up, because it's still bleeding. It wasn't bleeding bad or profusely, but you still want to keep it as clean as possible. She's gonna get broad spectrum antibiotics anyways. But
yeah. So manual pressure,
wrapping. good gauze, and we had to kind of put a plastic bag under her tendons, but but
that
no,
picture is just.
I mean, it was an interesting second day on the job.
Second day?
Second day.
Man, I can't wait for you to share more stories if that was only your second day.
I got many.
Oh man. Thank you for sharing today, Mike. Oh.